Chef Tony Matas for BBQGuys.com. We've received many emails, comments, and suggestions that what you would like to see is for us to prepare some whole rotisserie chickens. So today, I'll be making lemon and herb rotisserie chicken with whole chickens on my Lynx gas grill. Now what you'll need for this, you don't have to do two. I decided I wanted to do two. We have lots of customer service representatives that I would like to feed today. But if you don't have that many customer service representatives at your house, just do one. You'll need to begin with 2 young fryers, around 3.5 to 4 pounds. The smaller ones cook up a little bit better and a little bit more tender. You'll also need 1 tablespoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of dried thyme, 1 teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, 2 teaspoons of coarse sea salt, 1 1/2 teaspoons of granulated sugar, 4 sprigs of fresh rosemary, 4 sprigs of fresh thyme, 2 yellow onions, medium size, the juice and the zest of 1 whole lemon, 5 to 6 cloves of garlic, 2 ribs of celery, 1 whole green bell pepper, and also you'll need 2 different containers, one with 4 tablespoons and one with 5 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Begin by combining the paprika, dried thyme, oregano, red pepper flakes, coarse sea salt, granulated sugar, lemon zest, chopped fresh rosemary, lemon juice, and olive oil. And then whisk until well blended. Now, give each bird a generous rub down with the container that has the 4 tablespoons of olive oil in it. You want to make sure that you rub inside and out, as well as underneath any areas in the skin, or if you can actually form some pockets underneath the skin and between the flesh with your hands. And now we'll just let them rest while we rough chop our vegetables. You'll want to rough chop and set aside 1 green bell pepper, 2 ribs of fresh celery, your garlic cloves, and of course, your 2 onions. With our vegetables chopped, we can put this stuff away and begin to rub our birds down with the marinade that we made earlier. So you just want to kind of mix it around with your hands, get in here, and remember to rub it inside the cavity, underneath the skin, and all over the top of your bird. With our chickens well rubbed down, we'll now do something that a really good French friend of mine, Chef Gerard, taught me how to do. Look for, on the side, there's a soft spot right here with no bone. You want to punch in with your knife and then stuff the wingtip inside of the chicken just like that, so that it won't burn while rotisserie on the grill. We'll do the same on both sides, and of course for both of the chickens. Now that our tips are well tucked, kind of like having your hands in your pockets, you want to turn your bird over, and we're just going to stuff them with all the good vegetables and aromatics that we chopped up earlier, and also with 1 sprig of the fresh rosemary from earlier, and 2 sprigs of the fresh thyme will go in each chicken. With our aromatics stuffed firmly in the cavity of our chickens, we now need to truss them up so that the vegetables and aromatics don't come falling out. To do this, and I actually have an entire video on our site, BBQGuys.com, that shows exactly, very thoroughly how to do this, but I'll try to explain right now through the recipe as well. You will need 3 to 4 feet of kitchen twine. Place chicken breast side up in the center of the twine, cross the twine over the chicken, then under each drumstick, pull twine back towards the neck, stand your bird up, and make a knot in the twine by the neck. And this bird's ready for the rotisserie. 1 down, 1 to go. With both of our chickens trussed, it's time to remove the spit rod or skewer rod from your pit and remove one fork from the rod. You want to adjust your bottom fork so that when you're done, the food will end up roughly centered onto your skewer. All you have to do after that is slide the spit rod through the head end, and then you want to make sure that the forks go deep into the meat of your food. And if you're doing more than one bird, like I'm doing today, you want to make sure that you put them both on in the same direction. After tightening your thumb screw, your rotisserie rod is ready to go onto the motor. And before we light anything, we'll plug in the motor and give it a spin around and make sure that it's well balanced and close enough to the center of the skewer rod itself. Once you have confirmed your rotisserie's balance, you're ready to light your rear burner. And at medium to medium-high heat, the 2 chickens should be done in around an hour and a half. We will begin in probably an hour and 15 minutes, checking them with a instant read thermometer, and try to make sure that you keep your lid closed as much as possible. It's been 1 hour and 15 minutes. (158 degrees). Looks like they need another 15 to 20 minutes. It's been 18 minutes since I last checked. (172 degrees). This chicken is ready to come off the grill. Now we just need to let it rest for 10 to 20 minutes. Carve the birds up. This is going to be great eating. My chicken's been resting for about 15 minutes now. I want to, it doesn't matter which side, but unscrew the thumb screw of one of your forks and remove the chicken. Place it on a carving board, of course, and then you can generally just leave the forks on the other side and just remove the spit rod just like that. I hope you enjoyed making lemon and herb rotisserie chicken with me today. I know I enjoyed it. I always have fun cooking on my links. Thank you for watching, and remember, at BBQGuys.com, we smoke the competition.